This is interesting because I just saw a thing that said Donald Trump is going to do a rally in the Bronx. Let's just start with the Tim Pool. Just zero in on what Tim Pool says. Now, this guy doesn't really, Tim Pool's not particularly rigorous when it comes to anything. But Tim Pool he tweets, even in New York City, they are cheering for Trump. Now, we should say, New York City is Trump's hometown. So one would expect that they would cheer for Donald Trump, but of course they don't, because, no, put it back, that other video, please. You'd expect, but it's as if it's like some big parade. And here's the deal. If you spend a couple $100, you can buy yourself a big banner. And then the challenge is like, well, how many people can I get to march with me? And in this instance, they got,
Can we count?
Well, the beauty is, pop this up because we can actually count how many people are actually cheering for Donald Trump here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holding the banner. And then
1, 2,
5 behind them.
Yeah.
And then 5 behind them. It's about 15 or 16 people. And then
there's a cop there, so do they count?
Well, there's 4 cops there. We could count them.
Count the cops because you can probably guess where their heart's at.
That's it's somewhere between 20 and 25 people marching in a parade in the Bronx.
That's like a lot of the population of the Bronx, right?
It's probably, you could probably find more people literally waiting in line at a bodega than
watching the Knicks game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Any bar.
Standing outside a window, watching the people inside, too many. All right, so here, now play this. And what's interesting about this, and Tim obviously got fooled, is it so quickly shoots to like an angle where you can't tell how many people are there, except for the frozen picture at the front. Go ahead. So it's just in on them. It looks like there's a big parade, but then you start to realize there's nobody there. And then the classic thing when you have a huge turnout for people, they just show the 5 posters that are here.
Yeah. No, these are the most respected citizens of the Bronx, too.
There it is.
So,
I can't believe anybody's even like... no, it's the post-millennial that's putting it. Yeah.
They work closely with Tim. I gotta question Tim Pool's methodology. I mean, I'm sorry if I am stepping on the line here, but this is the guy that's polling has been a bit off, or at least his instincts about polling in the past, because I'm old enough to remember when he predicted a 49-state landslide for Donald Trump in 2020. Is that how that turned out?
He was off by a slight margin. Should we just play more video? We can see how sort of sad this is.
This is like a little bit of like they've been in the park.
Yeah, they're in the park now. And as you can see, there are at least 20 people there. Go ahead, play that.
We love Trump! We love Trump! We love Trump! We love Trump! We got the
I mean,
We got the vote! We got the vote!
I've honestly seen bigger crowds for somebody running for like the PTA.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, is this a comptroller?
This is what you can rally for a presidential candidate
For Trump?
in the biggest city in the country.
He has a tower here.
In Union Square a few weeks ago, a guy came in and like just ate a tub of cheese balls.
I remember that.
And there were probably almost 1,000 people there.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to pull the fire alarm at Trump Tower and have them all exit wearing my stuff. And that's going to be at least like 80 people.
There's going to be so many. And here it is. Politico. Trump schedules a South Bronx rally. I wonder if it was based upon him thinking that like, there's going to be at least 20 people there.
I want to see how that
That's
turns
amazing.
There's gotta be some like crisis actors for that.
Paid provocateurs will be in attendance.
Hey, folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out our daily show. We do it every day at 12 p.m. Eastern for about 2.5 hours. We even take phone calls. You should check that out.